have in this world is my balls and my word. And I don't break them for no. Do you understand?
This is a Big KIZ podcast with my sort of the usual Abu.
I'm Brian.
And yeah, it's been a couple of weeks. I say,
Bro, can I just say, like, you sound depressed to me at the minute. Although,
well,
are you hungover now as well?
Oh yeah, that is another thing.
Okay, how many hours sleep have you got?
5.
Okay,
Yeah.
But you need to drink.
You got people in the army who go, you know, Navy SEALs go for less hours. So I reckon.
Yeah. Well, so apart from that, like 5 hours sleep, it's not a lot of sleep, but it's enough. It's enough, and you're still young, so you can firm it out a bit. But have you got a headache?
Of course. No, I had plenty of water when I got back in.
Oh, okay. So you're cool. You're donezo.
Yeah, I'm cool. A bit, not 100%. No, I couldn't go for like a run or anything, but I'm good to have a conversation about how the week's panned out, the news that's been going on, and how I've been feeling about all this.
Well, you're an Arsenal fan, so I suppose you've been feeling depressed in general.
Yeah, it's not good, man. But Brian, you already know I've always got the same tone with Arsenal. Like last season, I was optimistic. You know, I thought like when we beat Chelsea last December, you know, it was our road to Damascus. You know, we were going on for greater things.
Yeah, I do remember you saying that actually, even during the pod, to road to Damascus.
Yeah, bro. we need to find our own road back into the top 4, mate. So it's just been. And now we're going to get... Well, we've got Man City in a couple...
No, let me tell you, I heard something today, or rather not today, this week, which made me think. And here's the thing, and it's about what you just said about top 4, right? Here's the reality. Top 4, mate, it's a ticking time bomb. Because think about this. City are owned by Sovereign Wealth, and so are Chelsea, right?
Yeah.
That's 2 clubs. That's 2 of the top 4 right there.
Yeah.
Straight away. Yeah. What if Newcastle gets sold? That's a 3rd one. What if the Dubai... What about if the Qatar lot are like, you know what? Let's buy Newcastle. Okay. That's 3 of the top 4 gone.
Okay.
Then
not instantly. That would take a couple of years because Man City took them like...
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because after that point, it's going to be a cycle, mate. Because some teams... the owners will want their clubs to win, which will be Chelsea, the Saudis, and Qatar, and that's 3 of the top 4 out. So what I'm saying is, trust me, that will leave Man United out. That will leave Arsenal out. Liverpool, bruv, huge clubs. So it doesn't take long. This dreams of top 4. I don't know. Like,
so you reckon like a decade from now we're gonna have a complete like lock off on the top 4? Like when we're making our Premier League predictions, you're gonna say there's a certainty towards it rather than who knows who's gonna be 3rd or 4th.
Well, they using the Premier League table by wages statistic, and if they're ready and willing to spend more, then that's what it's gonna be. Yeah.
I guess so, but you still have anomalies like the Leicester season, or like when West Ham also almost made it into top 4 last season. So I do feel like football does the talking on the pitch as much as how much money is involved. No, even Everton have spent a lot of money.
No, of course, but that's where the tendency is going, and I'm just saying like look how the sovereign club teams have like overperformed.
Yeah, but if you can afford to buy one player for 100 million, I guess there is a certain...
Yeah. I've got to say, Grealish looks foolish now. Grealish doesn't look like a great purchase for 100 million.
You don't think?
Not when you just had... When you've had Messi and Ronaldo move.
Yeah.
Like, think about it. City could have picked up Messi, bruv. If they hadn't spent 100 million, they just put that 100 million in Messi's pocket. And think about it, yeah? That makes... Here's the thing. I was thinking about it today. if Messi moves to City, it makes City one of the biggest clubs ever. Because let's think about it. Whatever your opinion, Messi and Ronaldo are top 5 of all time. Right? And this is a generation where it's top 5 of all time and they've got it recorded in HD video.
Okay, yeah.
You know, Pele and Maradona, it's all like VHS tapes and shit.
Exactly.
Right? So their legacies are going to continue on the next level.
Of course.
So if Messi had gone to City, that's huge. That's huge for the entire fan base, for the fan base abroad. Because why else are you going to support City?
Yeah.
You know,
the amount of shirt sales Man City would have, like, that'd be crazy, mate.
Yeah.
They'll erect a statue for that guy.
Well, think how many people would be supporting City if Messi went, like just because they follow Messi.
Yeah, that's so true.
So it's crazy. That's why I've got to say, Ronaldo back to United. You know, it's not what it is. You know, at the end of the day, the reality is Ronaldo got better after he left Man United. Still, he was already amazing, and he got even better. So, and you know, at the end of the day, Man United are not getting that better player back. They're getting a different player.
Well, you're getting a striker though, because that's what you mean. Well, Cavani was doing his job, but now you've got an even better striker.
No, okay, yeah. So in that sense, you know, he could drive us to a title, but I still think we need a midfielder for Man United. That's my position, you know. But sorry. Also, I just think Ronaldo is a good signing because it attracts players. Like,
also motivates players. Come on, think about it. If you have Ronaldo in your dressing room, you're like, if you're Jadon Sancho, Marcus Rashford, or any other young player, you're thinking, yo, this is the goal right in front of me. That could galvanise a whole team. Yeah,
I'm thinking Ronaldo will come back hungry. Like, because it's true. If he could win a, you know, I'm dreaming. We ain't gonna win a league title, but it would be mania. It would be mania if he came back and led Man United to a league title. Like, that would be next. Because this is the thing. You saw what happened to Messi, right? They were like, oh, France has dropped out of the top 5 leagues. That's disgusting. What's Messi doing there? Apart from like signing his checks and scratching his arse. Do you know what I mean? That's Ronaldo. He's not got that mentality, bruv. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because Messi, you know, I don't want to say he could have stayed at Barca, but really, come on.
His options were limited because even when we first talked about it, when the news first broke out, I was like, other than PSG, where the hell would he go? Because Man City, like you said, had already forked out the money for Jack Grealish.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. But you got to think, like, something's adrift at City. City are obviously just thinking, okay, we got in the Champions League final and we won the Prem. We don't need to splash the cash quite yet. But they still spent 100 million on Grealish. So, you know, a Messi or Ronaldo, it would have just taken them to that next level.
Oh, entirely.
Because it's top 5, man. That's what you got to imagine. Like, it's top 5 and they're the only one in HD. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I want to watch Di Stefano or Pele or even Maradona, it's not quite the same thing.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. I saw a lot of Man United fans on social media were deleting their tweets because remember it was first rumoured that he was going to Man City.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, Ronaldo's a traitor, he's a snake, he's disgusting, has no loyalty, all of that crap. And now a lot of people say, oh, Ronaldo's the best, amazing, legend, all of that. So football fans are fickle.
Football fans, like I said, man, it's not like Ronaldo didn't get better after he left. I admit to that. I know that's true. You know.
No, but even that, like, would you be super mad if he went Man City?
At the end of the day, he's got to get paid, and in some ways, I always think it's better that he don't come back. But here's the thing: Ronaldo, he never reached his peak at United, so it's not the same thing. Him coming back. Do you know what I mean? Like, his peak wasn't hit at United, so it's not the same thing. Like that. So that's how I feel about it. Like, if he had gone to City, it would have been what it was.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, it's been like how many years since he left? Like a decade, 12 years or something. It's been a bloody long time. So it's not like it's not like the prodigal son returns at his peak. His peaks come and gone. Like, let's be real, but he's still an unbelievably good player. So that's where I am with the Ronaldo thing. But I also think Man United need a midfielder.
Yeah, you also heard about Kylian Mbappe. He doesn't. He wants to be the man. Since Messi's moved to PSG, there's rumours of him going around Madrid.
Well, they put in the bid, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm surprised PSG don't accept, because how are Madrid paying? It doesn't make sense when they're like in debt.
Yeah, I don't know. Because we saw what's happened to Barca.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
And I swear Madrid have their own trouble. Like, I think Bale's still there.
yeah.
So how are they going to buy Mbappe? And also, like, Mbappe now, he's looking at Madrid. Who's there? Who's at Madrid now? Do you know
That's
what
exactly the point. He wants to be the main man there. But also, because what it is, he's only got 1 year left in his contract. Expires next and the end of this season. So the cards are kind of in his hand in that regard.
Yeah.
But obviously, yeah, you can see he's got an ego to him. The best players do. And he's looking at himself like, yo, I'm going to be playing second fiddle to Neymar, Messi, and even Di Maria at times. So he needs to find his own place, make his own legacy.
Okay, but I don't know, like Madrid. I don't know who. I can't even think of the Madrid squad now. Like, who's he playing with?
Okay, Vincent Junior, the Brazilian left winger, Hazard, Benzema, Isco. You still got the old guard of Casemiro, Cruz, and Modric, and the defense. They got a new look defense. They got
Alaba, in it.
Alaba, some Brazilian player called Militao. Who's their left back? Ferland Mendy, he's pretty good. Yeah, so they're kind of going through a rebuild. They're changing up.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Like, why is Mbappe going to a rebuild team when he could go straight to a Chelsea or a City? Like, look at it. It's like what I'm saying.
Oh, Chelsea, that
think about it.
Opportunity is close. Yeah.
Here's the thing about the Spanish league: they lost the two best players in the world. What best players in the world are now playing in the Spanish league? I can't think of that many.
I see your point. Yeah.
Like, it's almost like it's like the downfall of the Spanish league now, because it's different, man. Like, people want to play with Messi and Ronaldo. Like, think about Aguero. Aguero's thinking, "Damn, I'm finally going to get to play with Messi." You know.
Who, Aguero?
Yeah. Aguero.
Oh yeah, when he went to Barca. Yeah. Even Depay said he never even met Messi. He went there, and the Messi's already going out the door. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, because of course that's an attraction to play with one of the all-time greats. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll see how the Spanish teams fare, like in the Champions League and so forth, in the next coming years.
No, but here's the thing about Champions League and stuff, though. It's still a game that anyone can win. Like, think about it. Chelsea won and stuff. Like, a lot of Chelsea's Champions League wins were. Do you know what I mean? I got to say, like, the Chelsea one with Mourinho. No, sorry, when the season Mourinho gets fired, that one really pissed me off.
Well, when he reached the final, lost to United.
No, I'm chatting about Di Matteo.
Yeah. That's Yeah, he didn't win. Oh, was Mourinho fired that season?
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah, there was something like that. I swear.
Okay.
And then Di Matteo comes in and wins it. And like, isn't that the one where John Terry's like dressed up in the kit? Like, think about it.
That's Europa League final.
Boy, he didn't dress up in the Chelsea kit in the Europa League final, did he?
Yeah, he did.
No, it must have been Champions League finals, surely.
You think it was the Champions League? Against what? Bayern Munich? No, what am I even talking about? Yeah, it was Bayern Munich. They won on penalties.
No, it was. Yeah. Yeah, John Terry got dressed up in the full kit. Think about it. So he's in the photos like he paid in the final. Bruv, he wasn't playing. He wasn't even on the squad sheet, and he got dressed up in the kit.
He got a red card against Barca, yeah. I remember.
Yeah, like, think about it. He dressed up in the kit, mate. That dude is a
Yeah,
fucking psycho to
yeah,
do
but come
that.
on, man. You know what kind of fella this John Terry guy is, man.
That's
Putting on the kids
psycho.
is the least of his endeavors.
Yeah, like
You
putting on
take
the
your wife
kid,
if you're looking the other way.
pay for the abortion as well.
But
No, dude is a psycho. He's got to be a psycho to do that.
that's what the greatest people were. Michael Jordan was a psycho. Man would make up fake beefs in his head. He would go on a court and think, yo, this guy cost my mother and play out of his skin. Sometimes you got to, like, look at Luis Suarez. He's a bit of a psycho, but he plays the
No,
way he
no,
plays.
but hold on. Like for example, with the Jordan thing, it's slightly
Mm,
different because Jordan isn't acting like that in their private life, and even Luis Suarez isn't necessarily doing that, like snaking on his wifey or whatever.
okay. Yeah, I guess there may be different aspects of being a psycho, but
I'm all
all in
for
all, they
being a
have the same
psycho on the
tendencies.
field. Like you got to be a psycho on the field. That's my
Yeah.
belief.
Okay. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's my belief. You gotta want to win, man. That's the thing.
Oh shit!
Like
Talk about cycle. Sorry to cut you off, Brian, but this is just breaking news of the other day. Did you hear about Benjamin Mendy?
yeah, I did.
Yeah. So that's what now we're talking. You're talking about off the field antics.
Yeah, that's
This
bad.
guy's yeah. That so basically, listeners, this guy plays for Man City left back. Been there for a number of seasons. You know, was there
Mostly
when they won the
injured
Premier
though.
League. Yeah, mostly injured. Yeah, and it's just come out that he's been arrested for 4 cases of rape that have been alleged against him. That happened last year, towards the back of like July towards December times.
And not only that, I gotta say to be fair, there ain't no kiss and tell, and it's four.
And that's the thing.
Like not to judge the man before
Mm,
he's like gone to trial or whatever. But what I'm saying
mm,
is they're gonna remain anonymous.
mm.
So it's
And
not
the thing
like
is,
it's not a clout thing.
mm, and that's the thing. Like once rape, of all things to be accused of, that's one thing you can't undo. It's out there now. Whether you're acquitted or innocent, to be accused of that, that really damages your reputation, man. I was like, damn, these footballers, bro, man, they're real questionable. First, you had Gylfi Sigurdsson at Everton, accused of touching up kids.
Oh yeah,
We
that's
had
true.
we had Adam Johnson who actually went to the can because of fucking
Yeah,
his
but
his
Adam
endeavors.
Johnson was going a bit far. Do you know what I
What? How
mean?
do you mean?
Because it was
On
like
his
a
on his half?
15-year-old girl or whatever, wasn't it? Adam Johnson.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like, bro, like what I'm saying is you can already pick up 18-year-olds. Why,
Mm,
why, why you gotta go there? Do you know what I mean? It's a matter of months to you, really.
mm,
Like, what's the fucking? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's something. It was like it's a power trip. That's what's going on there. It's just
mm,
like because it must have been easy enough to pick up only young slag anyway. But
mm,
because it's a schoolgirl, it's like more dangerous. It's more wrong or whatever, and that's
more
why he wanted to
perverse.
do it. He thought he could get away with it.
Yeah. Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. I guess there's something with. Well, not saying I can understand, but I guess there is something with like going to the edge, the extremes of shit. It's like even like with people who view bestiality, that's an extreme that you're like, how the fuck did you get over there? You know? So it's weird. People have their own fetishes, and
I
yeah, it's
always
just
think
yeah.
it's because of like weird things that happen during like childhood and stuff.
Mm.
Do you know what I
I
mean?
guess so. Maybe exposed to the wrong shit at a young age.
Well, I think not only that, bro. Look at the internet now.
Yeah, but you see everything and everything.
Like, don't get me wrong. But what I mean is, you got to imagine. I was growing up back when the internet was still a bit of a new thing,
Mm,
and to see anything, bruv, it would have to be like VHS tape.
yeah.
Think about it, yeah, VHS tape, bruv. Once it sounds like stories you hear in the past, bruv. Like back in the old times, yeah. Find house moving out, threw out a bunch of VHS tapes. One of them was a porno tape. That was like one of the first tapes I ever seen.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like VHS tapes, bruv. That's how long ago it was. That's how it used to be. Magazines, like old magazines. and stuff like. Do you know what I mean? That's how it used to be, a bit of pornographic material. Now you got 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds who know what the fuck bukakes are. But at 13, I didn't know what a fucking bukake was. Do you know what I mean? I was still living innocent. I was thinking, yeah, this new type of Ghostbusters with this like more sophisticated, kind of more gory
Mate,
vibe.
I was still trying to watch stuff on Babe Station, mate.
Bruv, Babe Station would have been like material for me back then.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
when you close the door, it's like 12 o'clock at night. Everyone's upstairs sleeping. You're like, yo, okay.
yeah, if I'd be lucky, I'd see a bit of Man Butt on Channel 5. Do you know what I mean? In the night, like depressing
Wait,
stuff.
Man Butt? What's Man Butt?
Because in those Channel 5 movies, you only see a bit of tit, and then all you see is a bit of man butt. You see more man butt than the girl in those movies. So yeah, like internet has made that stuff mad. Like people going into their own heads and stuff with that shit.
That's a good segue. Now that we're talking about the internet, have you been hearing about the milk crate challenge?
I've watched a few, innit? I
Yeah,
watched the
I know.
first one of the big black dude, and he gets almost to the top, or he's actually on the way down, isn't it? And then he just slips, and then it's like pull, like he sort of belly flopped, but straight onto the concrete with his face.
So bad?
Like he didn't
The
put
only
his
reason-
hands out. That's the weird.
You know what's the worst thing? We're all hoping that they're full. That's the fucked up part. Like when I'm watching this, I'm like, okay, how does my man break his head this time? Does he fall on his back? Does he fall like? Does he break his rib? Like, yo, does he slip up and go flying? like, yo.
So let me ask you: would you do the milk crate challenge? Like, how much money would you need to possibly earn to do it? Like, with
Give me £100, man. Give me
£100.
Yeah, give me £100.
I think you do it for 50 quid, mate. I think you risk it all for 50 fucking £100, mate. I bet you'd start. If I bought you £10 a drink, you'd probably do it for 20. Like,
You know what it is? It's how people fall down so unceremoniously, bro. It's not like you trip over and you fall on your side, bro. You fully bang your head against the crate. And the crates are falling all over you, mate.
no.
And the thing is, my success is never more important than your entertainment. So basically, even if I make you, you'll be like, oh, well done. But if I fucking crash down and everything, you're like, oh, yes, this was well worth me paying £100.
Well, yeah, no, of course. Really, it's to see you fall, innit?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like,
But that, you know, to get meta with this, it's kind of a bit like society, you know, in regards to like how the world will like egg you on to do something to be great, right? But secretly they'll laugh at you for trying and even failing. But even when you make it, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, yeah, well done, right? But they're just waiting for you to fuck up, basically. So, but every time I watch these videos, I'm like, okay. When they actually go up and go down, I'm like, oh, that was a shit video. That wasn't supposed to happen. I'm like, But when I see a Mexican guy literally do a front flip and all the crates fall on top of it, I'm like, yeah, that was well worth my satisfaction.
well, you know, the thing is, it depends what you're watching for. But the entertainment, the comedy element is when people fall or whatever.
Yeah.
Let me ask you just out of curiosity, because I've not asked. Do you have TikTok installed?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay, because bruv, they are pushing that shit hard. Everywhere, every advert, TikTok. It's just like learn to brush your teeth or use TikTok. Like
You talking like YouTube ads and all this?
at least probably not on normal TV, right?
Well, who watches that anyways?
But normal advertising, whatever, is always this
I
TikTok
agree with
shit.
that. I agree with that.
Like they
Even
are pushing
podcasts
it hard.
That's marketing for you, isn't it? That's the thing. When you got money, you can push out as much as you want. Like look at Spotify. Spotify owns literally the streaming world right now.
Okay, would you want the dude from Spotify to buy Arsenal?
Yeah, entirely, bro.
But do you think the problem is? Do you think the problem is the money spent?
No, I think the problem is more deeper than that. I think the players we got shit players, so yeah, a squad revamp would be nice. But also the manager's not cutting the mustard, bro. Like, come on, he's been in the job coming to 3 years now, and Arsenal still don't have a way of playing football. You know, whenever there's a stat, right? If we're losing by half time, we don't come back. We've played 85 games in which we're losing at half time, and we've never come back from any of them.
That's not
Where's
good,
that?
dude.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
not right, because even Ole comes back. Okay, the squad is better, but it's too many games. And here's the other thing, right, about Arteta. Who the fuck is Arteta, mate? Here's the thing. Even Ole won the league with Mulder, right? He's actually done. Arteta, what did he do? Whisper in Pep's ear to be ignored. We don't even fucking know, mate. Do you know what I mean? All he is the Pep whisperer, mate. That's all Arteta's done. And I don't think you would even need a high-end manager to be better than Arteta. Do you know what I mean? Like a fucking Roy Hodgson. If you gave him slightly better quality players, he'd probably do a job.
Yeah. You'd motivate the players, because I look at the players. Now,
give them a bit of structure as well to the play and stuff. You know,
we do have structure. Arsenal do have structure, but it's very laboured, very rigid. There's no room for creativity. Like, I get what he's trying to do. From what I understand, from how I see it, playing out from the back, having players switch position, he's trying to do it like Man City, but they've got the players to do it, and they've been doing it for years. They've got a whole training facility set up to play that they want to play. I think they're like, even their academies and everything, they mirror how they want Man City to play. So it's properly ingrained, where you got this guy. We've had Arsene Wenger have his own training regimen. We've had Unai Emery bringing his style, and now we've got the Arteta style. So we really don't. We've lost our, I want to say, identity.
No, but I think you lost the will to win, bruv. No one at Arsenal goes and wants to win. That's how it feels like. No player that goes to Arsenal, do I look at it and think, yeah, that's a player who wants to win.
I say since Alexis Sanchez.
Yeah, exactly. Since Alexis, even it don't matter if they're good or not. Like, for example, like you see Saka. Saka wants to win. Some of the other players, I don't like it. Like, here's the thing: you don't have to be good, but you need to fight like you want to win. What I mean is, you need to. If you want to win any match of football, if you're better or worse, you need to want to win it more than the other guy. That's just how it works. You know, you need to put more effort in. That's the minimum. That's the starting point to winning.
Of course.
That's the starting point. If you don't, if they beat you for effort, your chances are, no matter how good you are, you're not going to win because they want it more.
It's like I said, it's going to be 3 more years before.
Like, Xhaka's renewing. Why? Because he's loved at the club. He's not loved at the club. No, but he's not really Xhaka.
No.
The reality is he's staying because it's good money, and he's not going to get that money anywhere else. Do you think he'd be getting that money in Germany in a mid-tier club? You're probably paying him close to double what he'd get.
Entirely.
You know?
Yeah, entirely, man. Jeez, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing we have. You see, that's what I mean. You look at the club decisions over the years. Like, we forked out heavy money for Nicolas Pepe. He still hasn't come true. We bought, like...
70 quid. 70 million.
Yeah. Over a couple of years, I think. Over, like, 3 or 4 years. But still, hefty price for a player. Well, where the money could have been invested.
And
we could have got Wilfried Zaha.
Yeah, exactly. And where's the competition for Pepe? Like, what I'm saying is, who else is trying to sign Pepe?
Apparently, Bayern Munich at the time, but who knows, man?
Apparently, that's what Arsenal FC was saying. Well,
Yeah.
they might have believed it as well because they spent the 70 million, didn't they?
But not even that. There's a lot of signs, like Willian signing, the David Luiz signing. We bought a second-rate goalkeeper called Renarson. He wasn't up to scratch. Like, it's just, our transfers have been very puzzling, and it's just the way events have been managed, like the Özil situation. I really don't know what's happening at my club, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, from top to bottom, from the owners to the chief execs to the managers to the coaches. I don't know, man. It's actually quite sad. I think Wenger was holding down a lot of stuff that we don't know,
mate.
like, even went beyond his results on the pitch.
Yeah, Wenger, mate. like he was holding down the whole lot. Like it's falling apart.
Yeah, literally, it has been falling
You
apart
know,
for a long
bro.
time.
That, you know what? That's like letting your little brother take over your football manager save. Do you know what I mean? Like, never played the game. The dude's a fucking imbecile. Do you know what I mean? His brain has not yet grown to develop full IQ and shit. Like,
He's playing wingers as left backs, centre backs as defensive mids.
yeah,
know?
exactly. And it's just going wrong. And Arteta was actually doing some of that, wasn't he?
It's the FA Cup. Man, damn. The FA Cup was like a false dawn, man. Like, we thought things were gonna get better. We gave Aubameyang a new contract. Brian, what's your stance on players getting new contracts? Do you reckon it actually takes away from their desire to win? Do you reckon they just play for the contract?
So I'm in mind that you want to depart in a timely fashion to see your team get whipped by Manchester City. So I'll keep it short. Let's say Man United, bruv, have given contracts to players like Jones. Jones is still at Man United. He's not played one. He's not made an appearance in 3 years. He's getting paid over 100k. Right. That's 3 years he's not made a fucking appearance, dude. Sanchez was like on Ronaldo money. Martial's Martial is on 200k.
Okay.
McTominay is supposed to be on 20k. Right?
Yeah.
There's certain players you need to give contracts to, and there's other players you don't. Like, for example, with McTominay, you need to say to him, let's get you on a 4-year contract at 80 grand.
Okay.
You know, that's a good money for him, and he'll get to play in a top team.
Okay. So, okay, let's say Martial.
But that's a lot less money. Like if Jones is on 100k, but you know it's his hometown. And here's the thing: with a club like Man United, you need to speak. They need to say, you know, there's a plan for you. If you stay here, you always have work with the club, right?
No, but you're answering something different, Brian. I'm answering like, let's say Martial plays out of his skin this season, right? Comes and let's say he has 2 years, like no 1 year on his contract, right? And you know how he's been over the past couple of years. He's been a bit lukewarm, but then he has a season of his life, right? And then he signs a new contract, and he goes back to being piss poor. Would you say that there's an element of a player not wanting to kick on, or would you say it's just bad luck? You know, it's a coincidence that the new contract led him.
It's a failure of the manager to motivate the player. Yeah, that's what it boils down to. Okay. Player ain't supposed to be worrying about his contract. Let's be honest, the world around him doesn't really change whether he's earning. When he starts earning 100k more. Do you reckon his spending or his lifestyle excessively changes, or does he carry on one day to the next? He's already got a Rolex, he's already got a range, he's already got £1 million house if he wants it. His life ain't going to change that drastically. He's already got his athletic sponsorship or whatever. So it's a failure by the manager
to
motivate the player.
I can see that, because it is their job to motivate the players too.
You know, the player shouldn't be motivated by a contract. The manager needs to motivate the player.
Okay.
You know,
and that's what's not happening at Arsenal, man. Anyway, we'll see how fucking motivated these players are in the next couple of minutes.
Well, what's your hold on? Let's finish on this.
Prediction.
Yeah, your prediction. Yeah.
So I've seen the lineup. See, we're playing 5 at the back. I see. Bro, it's gonna be. Do we score? That's a good question. We haven't scored this season.
Jesus.
All right, so we beat West Brom 6-0 in a Carabao Cup. So I would say 2-1 Man City. Ooh.
2-1 Man City. You're dreaming, yeah. I'll tell you right now, Man City probably 3-1. Man City. Yeah. 3-1, and the goal is a proper consolation. It comes at the end of the 3 goals. not before.
You know what? Sounds like Arsenal,
do you know what I mean? Like, just, bro, I was cracking up. I was watching the Troops video, and he was saying first game of the season. They ain't watched Arsenal in 18 months. people are leaving early. I was just like, geez, yeah, that dude's right. That's sickness in the club. But
No, but then again, it was away at Brentford, so it was an away game. You can leave early. To avoid
yeah.
traffic.
Okay. Now, final question, and literally, we'll end it with our answers, and we can discuss next time.
Cool.
Messi or Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.